everyone. Welcome to another Inner Life 101 video. And of course, by now, all of you have seen Eligio. He is back in the States. And let's remind everyone who Eligio is. He is the self proclaimed Jesus Christ of the Black people, the Messiah, the Grand Messiah, the Master Teachers, the Grand Master Teacher of the universe, sent here on earth in order to deliver all melanated people. But you have to come to the tropics in order to commune with the source. And he is the source. He said he's the source. And you must come over there in between Capricorn and Cancer and be a part of his cult for the rest of your life. You are to go there and listen to his jumbled teachings and how he constantly switches up and contradicts and all the teachings that he threw together, Christianity, know thyself, d- uh, what else, the of course teaching from the Bible, astrology, what else that he says, I'm quantum physics and all of these things he put all together, and then he said, "This is my teaching. I'm the only one that does this. I am the only one. This is what I have created, and nobody else is doing this. So you have to come to me. There is no other spiritual teachers in in um in the Black community. No spiritual. He's the only one." Well, we found out that Eligio Bishop, from his brother Leonardo, who told us that Eligio was incarcerated in a mental institution for years. Simple as that. He couldn't remember the exact years, but he said it had to be years because he was a kid, obviously. So he don't know how many years. Okay, but Eligio don't talk about that. But what Eligio don't realize is that we see that. We see that you had to be incarcerated in a mental institution. You had to be. We see it in you. They also say you were in a boot camp. We can see a little of that. But we always see the mental part of it more than anything else. Okay? So, anyways, this video is my take on a shout out to the quote foot on neck squad and all the others who have decided that they are a part of a community and they are disgusted by the acts of this one man here, his hateful acts to obviously bring other people down. But the problem is that he don't see it as bringing people down. He don't see that his training in manipulating women and other people, obviously, he don't see that his training is a problem. You see, I already know where you got the training from. You got the training from the street. Brothers teach each other to manipulate women to an extreme amount, to where he talks about himself. He talks about taking a woman's mind and exchanging her mind basically with his. So we know what that means. And sir, when you start taking other people's minds away from them, you're a problem to society. You are a problem, buddy. I want you to know that. So, in this video, he is speaking about suing the content creators on YouTube that report on him. He's calling it cyber stalking, calling it gang stalking, and he's calling it cyberbullying. Well, I want to speak on some of that. But first, I want to let him know that there's a such thing called the Good Samaritan laws. California and the United States have, across the United States, many states have Good Samaritan laws. And those Good Samaritan laws basically came about when you see somebody injured and you come to their aid. Or if you fail to come to their aid and you see that they're injured or you see that they're getting ready to get hurt or something, you can be charged with not coming to a person's aid. Okay? So now, since we have that in mind, I want to personally thank all the Good Samaritans that NatureBoy named. I want to thank Grangran. I want to thank the T. I want to thank Latonya Jones. I even want to thank World, which I'm not too crazy about World because World can be like Eligio at times, but he's been reporting on him. He's gotten on his bad side, so I'm not going to push him away. But all these other people that he is deciding he's going to sue, I want to play that, and then I'm going to let you know at the end of him speaking in these clips that how this Good Samaritan thing works and how Eligio does not have a leg to stand on in a courtroom. He's done too much negativity on this earth and on YouTube and on Instagram and in other countries until they will almost literally laugh him out of court. Now, I want you to look in these clips also and watch how he spins things. You know, this is his manipulation. He can't get over it. He can't stop it. He can't stop himself from trying to manipulate because this is what he's doing. He's trying to frighten people. So when he's trying to frighten people, he's just thinking up things and creating things in his mind and just throwing it out there. So just because you feel like you are bullied or stalked or something does not mean that you are. You see, we've already seen that you live in a different reality than from the rest of us. You see, and there are many other people like you that I'm hearing go online and say, "What have you done? What he is of peace and he is of this." But usually it is excuse me. Usually it's other men who pretty much do the same thing, who pretty much have no problems with raping women, beating women, uh, taking their minds away from them, want to enslave other people, especially women. These are not good acts, sir. These are not good things, Eligio. So hopefully you can hear this. You see, I know you have a mental block, and that block is saying that you are you are the world, you are the universe. But you're not. And you need to wake up and hear that because you're going to find yourself constantly going down these kind of paths, going into prison, I mean, look at your life in the past. And you think that it's going to change now because you want to use other people teachings to skew their minds. Sir, that, you know what? You're talking about, oh, these people are doing things against you. Let me tell you something. You tell me what, if there was a black man or a white man let's say a white man in the European community, and he was doing what you are doing to their young girls and young boys, how long do you think you will last? You see, the only problem is that we don't have a prison. Black people don't have a prison to put you in. But I guarantee you, if you were in their community, you would be in jail every other month, if not every month. They will continuously try to find something on you until they get you. Simple as that. Because you don't seem to understand the ramifications of your actions. You don't understand it. And that's why we know that there's something mentally wrong. And that is no not I'm not looking down on you. I mean, I'm not trying to beat up on you. I'm just telling you the truth. Period. If anyone should know anything about the truth and the truth telling, it should be you. And this is the truth about you. Now, like I say, watch how he spends these things.
I'm flying with my wife. So here's what it is. We now in the States. You feel me? Yeah, I'm in the States. You feel me? So, peep game. We get into customs in the United States. And we got the X's on our joint. So I'm like, damn, I know I ain't got no warrants or nothing like that. No da-da-da-da. So listen, customs snatch all of us up. You feel what I'm saying? And did a thorough, the police, they got us at the border. So we at the border like, what's up? They like, yeah, we need to do an investigation. Number one, we got a missing person report on Nana, you feel me? And so we like, okay, she not missing. So they had to call Louisiana, the police station in Louisiana, and get that warrant off of her that she was missing.
Okay, number one, he called it a warrant. A missing persons report is not a warrant. Okay, so they didn't put a warrant on her.
Feel me? Then with me, they got all the allegations about me. Niggas done called immigration, they done called customs, they done called the police.
And I'm glad you did what you did. You're putting the quote signs up, the air quotes, quoting allegations. You're the only one that calls them allegations. These people that you're naming are not telling you, "Oh, these are my allegations." No, you're saying they're allegations because you want to be legal now. Let's hear.
And so all the lies about me there. So the dudes, they did a thorough investigation on us, like us three. They had opened my phone, looked through my phone. They checked the kids. They was like, you know what I mean? We understand that people can make accusations, and I felt like the officer was so cool. Like the officers, after like an hour, was actually cool with us. Like they was literally trying to like join carbonation, like literally like.
Now, this is something that you always do. This is something that you always do. I wasn't sure how I wanted to address this. I want to say that this is something he always does. Every time he get in a situation like this, he starts saying, "Oh, he's just buddies with these people. Oh, he's buddies with the police. They want to join carbonation." Same thing happened in Mexico, right? They want to join carbonation. They're coming and looking at all your stuff and they want to join carbonation. No, they're protecting themselves. They're trying to be professional. They don't care about you. Okay? Especially the men in at customs here in America. They're just doing their job and they want to do it safely. And they got a big black, whatever they want to call you, towering over them. And they're just going to do their job and they're going to do it smoothly. And if they have to amuse you and make you think it's okay for me to be going through all this stuff and just relax I'm going to go through all your underclothes and everything. Uh, you just relax. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to say whatever you think they're saying, and they're going to say some more. Simple as that. They're not going to rouse you up by trying to act like they're, law or something. Hold on.
On some shit, they was like, yeah, we know about the hate. We see they're catching on to World News. They're catching on to JazzyG.
Now, Eligio, just that little break in the conversation that you just had there, saying that they're saying, yeah, we know about the hate, and then you throw in, they know about the world news, and they know about this, and they don't. They don't. You just got off the plane into the United States and stepped into customs, and they're investigating you. You think that those people that's doing their job, going through all of your stuff, is they know about world news? They know about your situation, period? No, the only thing they know is that you were sent back from another country and the country had allegations about you. So that's all they know. Okay? They're saying that you are a national threat. It's a national security threat. So that's all they know about you. They don't know nothing about world news. Okay. But it sounds like to me what they were saying is, yeah, we know about the hate on the internet, on YouTube, and how people are hating on each other on YouTube. That's all they're saying. Okay. But you're going to throw in that they know about world news and all of them. Come on. Let's be real. Stop lying. Okay. We already know how these things go. And it doesn't go like you're saying it. You're not these guys' buddies, and they're not your buddies either. And they're not investigating for you. Okay?
Like, Americans ain't stupid. This is why I love America type shit sometimes, because they more smart. Like when y'all send investigations to these small countries like Panama, they panic. But America don't panic about that shit because there's real live shit going on out here. So when the dude was doing the investigation, I was showing them, how I'm being trolled, the people that's trolling me. He's telling me like, yo, man, these people could really go to jail for what they doing. And I'm like, yo, that's real. So on a side note, right quick, to digress real quick, I need the name.
Okay. Before I get into the names, I want to let you know that for an officer to tell you that, oh, these people can really go to jail for that, you know, you know what? He may be right, but he's only right based on the side of the story that you gave him. You didn't give him the whole story. You just told him, "Oh, they're lying on me. They're cyber bullying me. They're gang stalking me. They're doing this, they're doing that." That's all you told them. They don't know the whole situation. All they're doing is doing their job. You are a perp or a suspect, and they are looking into you, and they are not there to investigate anyone else but you. And that's it.
I need World News real name. Latonya Jones. I need Latonya Jones. I need her. If that's her real name, I need her real name. I need, cause nah, fuck that. I ain't running no more, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not. What I need to run for, I ain't this shit. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I learned after this full investigation that the police did at the motherfucking customs of us entering the country. These niggas wanted to know everything about what's going on. So now they know. I need everybody's name. If you got Grangran's name, anybody in the footing squad, if you got their name, we taking these niggas to court, my nigga. We really about to turn up on these niggas. But World News, bro, you gonna catch the fade. I'm in the States now, my nigga. All I'm asking, and y'all send this to World News, I want to fight you, my nigga. I really do, man to man, like on some shit. We can meet up in the gym, put some gloves on. Let's make it an event. It'll be hot. You want followers? Let me knock you the fuck out. Like, I'm being real with you. Nah, serious. Want some real shit? I'm in the States now, nigga. You wanted me.
So you want him to let you knock him knock you, no, let you knock him out. That's what you want him to do. Okay. Anyways, this is what I want to say to the people that he named. Bravo. Bravo. That is a applause to you. I like that one better. And mind you, this is not making fun of Eligio. This is telling the truth. This is just telling the truth. Now, I want to go to this other clip as he named people off. Let's see how I do that. And thank you to the T. He also named her.
It's crazy, man. I'm staying strong to the whole thing. Like, you can only.
Thank you to the T for her reporting or her documenting the NatureBoy issues. Um, in this video, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance. I don't want to play the whole thing, but also I want him to understand. Also, there's a such thing called fair use, and fair use is go read it. It's a law. It's a copyright law, and there's a copyright law, and there's the fair use law, and they can use your videos in order to critique you and to criticize you, okay, and to point things that out and to educate people not to go over there to you, okay. They can do that. Also, um, anyways, I'll go into that later. Let's see. Oh, I know. Also, I wanted to say that you also personally have said in your videos, in your lives, that they can use your videos. You basically said it in so many words that they can use the videos, because they're helping you. They help you get more views. They send people to you, and they do. They send people to you that would never follow you if it wasn't for them, because they don't like what you're doing. The people that's following them don't like what you're doing. Okay? So when they come and watch your live because they heard from it from them, then you're reaping the benefits of that. So, and you've said that. So that is something that you do not have a leg on. You cannot cause, you cannot tell people to use your videos and that it's okay to cut them up and clip them and do whatever they want to do and do what they do to them and then turn around and sue them for it. It's just not going to work. Okay? Now, let's hear more.
Imagine what my family been through. We got children with us. People playing with our lives like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And just that easy.
But Eligio, see, this is why the foot on neck squad quote is on you. Is because you're playing with people's lives. You're single-handedly playing with people's lives and messing up, ruining people's lives. You're talking about your kids, and you have kids over here that you don't take care of. You have kids just because they're over there in the tropics with you. They're something grand, I guess. They're grander than the ones that's over here. Okay? You are talking, everything that you say that they're coming at you for, you're actually doing those things. You are projecting your bad behavior onto them. You see, when we talk about a good Samaritan, a good Samaritan or these good Samaritans see how you're ruining families, telling a people when they come over, they have to separate from their natural families, families that God put together. God created the family on this earth. Eligio, not you. God created families and birds, monkeys, lions, tigers, bears, everyone and everything grows up in a family. Every animal, human and mammals, all of those come out of family. And they don't always separate from their family. Sometimes something happens that a tiger, you'll see a lone tiger or you'll see a lone bear. That's because they go off and they have other children and they have a larger family. So